Queen Elizabeth has arrived in Balmoral to begin her annual holiday with members of the royal family. This was the first time the Queen had been in Balmoral without Prince Philip by her side. The 95-year-old Queen allegedly sent an invitation to Harry and Meghan and their children in Balmoral to reunite with their family. According to an insider, the Queen sent an invitation to Harry's family in the hopes they could all try to reconcile and solve problems to relate to each other. This is a great opportunity to get closer to family members. Besides, the Queen of England is also looking forward to meeting Archie and Lilibet. A source close to the royal family said palace staff had been asked to prepare Harry's room and make room for Archie and Lilibet to receive them at any time. According to the source, Meghan is unlikely to come because she is not interested in returning to the royal family. Meanwhile, some sources said, it was difficult for Sussexes to join the Queen because baby Lilibet was still very young, not far from her mother. When discussing the history of Balmoral on the podcast Royally Obsessed, Rachel Bowie said, "It's also the place where William and Harry found out that Princess Diana had died, and the Queen. People weren't happy with her choice, but she kept William and Harry there in those days after learning that Diana had passed away. She considered it a place to hibernate, so it makes sense that the Queen made that choice." She also added that Princess Diana reportedly disliked Balmoral, describing it as super gloomy. The Queen, who instead chose to go to Balmoral with son Prince Charles and grandsons Prince William and Prince Harry. It has been widely reported that the reason for her choice was to protect Prince William and Prince Harry, then 15 and 12, from all the media attention. Shocking news of Princess Diana passed away dying in a car crash in Paris on August 31, 1997 brought the world to a halt. Princess Diana, who died at the young age of 36, was immediately dubbed the People's Princess as millions flocked to London's royal residences to pay tribute to her. But the fact that the Queen left for Balmoral instead of staying in London with her grieving subjects sparked widespread backlash, while headlines reading "Show us your car" and "Where's our Queen?" started emerging. Eventually, the Queen did bow to public pressure and came back to Buckingham Palace a day earlier than planned. The Queen was also called by former Prime Minister Tony Blair, who encouraged her to return to London. Last year, the Queen of England also sent a similar invitation to the Sussex family, but because of the pandemic and because baby Archie was still young, she was unable to attend. Although, Prince Harry is scheduled to return to his homeland with the goal of making the show a deal with Netflix. Accordingly, Harry plans to return to the UK with a film crew in the near future to make a film about veterans. Prince Harry was expected to meet the Queen of England but did not mention whether he would meet his father and brother William. Meghan and her 2 children will remain in the US because Harry will be busy with his work. Last year, the Sussexes signed a $1 million deal with Netflix. The Sussex family's first project has announced a partnership with Netflix titled Heart of Invictus, a documentary about veterans. After almost a year of no action, Harry finally started working on this project. It's unclear how long Harry will be back in the UK for filming. To date, neither the royal family nor the Sussex side has provided any response to the above information. The Queen returned to Scotland a few weeks ago and was formally welcomed to Balmoral on August 9. The Queen welcomed family members to the estate throughout the last week, most notably Prince Andrew, who is embroiled in renewed scandal over allegations of sexual abuse. And on Thursday, Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, arrived at Birkhall, their home on the estate. Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank arrived at Balmoral on August 12, and they brought along their 6-month-old son, August, for his first trip to the Scottish castle as a family of 3. While Prince William and Kate Middleton arrived later in the month with their 3 children. The Queen remains at Balmoral after one of the Queen's employees has tested positive for COVID-19. The source went on to add the workers have been told to wear masks and socially distance, and that for now, workers will continue serving food to the Queen and her family members. Although Her Majesty is 95 and has been double jabbed, the feeling is she still has to be careful, yet she's determined to carry on as normal. She does not want to overreact. Thank you for watching videos. Please support growing channel by subscribe channel, like and share videos. Your support is the motivation for us to produce better videos.